Hi everyone, welcome to my 4-star, formerly 5-star island. My island is named SHINEE, named after the K-pop band SHINEE. And let me pull up my map. So on my island I have Ava, Molly. Molly's one of my favorite neighbors. She's so cute and adorable. Kid, Marcy, Octavian. He just recently moved in. Al, Sparrow, one of my first neighbors. Renee, also one of my first neighbors. Amelia, and Phoebe. So let's tour the first part of my island. So here is the entrance. I really wanted to make the heights really dynamic. So on the right we have a 2-level waterfall with the crescent moon chair on top. And you dip into this like valley that in the far off you see another set of a 2-level waterfall, and on the left you have the crescent, the full moon twirling around, and my nook's cranny. So let's walk a bit further up. So when making my island, I really wanted this natural but I guess cottagecore type of look where there's small items and knickknacks scattered all around, because I felt like that was really natural to me. And if you look at my work desk, you'll actually see a lot of these like small knickknacks around. So I wanted the island to be like true to my aesthetic, and so yeah, here it is. This is my favorite part of the island just because of like the really dynamic heights and all the different colors. So let's go to the first neighborhood. So hi Ava. My island is set up into multiple neighborhoods. So here is the first neighborhood. We have Sparrow's house, Amelia's house, and Renee's house. And I wanted it to be centered upon this little flower patch here. I tried to make it look like a corn patch for some reason. I really enjoy corn, so I have these like yellow hyacinths. I'm not exactly sure if it comes across as a corn patch, but maybe I'll put a sign there one day. And one thing that I really like about this part of the neighborhood is that we have the pool for Sparrow because he sees a bird. Oh, this will also work for Molly since she's actually a duck. And we have this basketball here that I really like to do this. So one of the reasons why my 5-star island became a 4-star island is winter and the amount of snow. So during that time, I just had so many flowers grow. So eventually my star got taken off. However, I really enjoy the look of having all these cluttered flowers. So I've just kept them around, and maybe one day I'll eventually clean items up. So going further up, we have more flowers and trees, and here's one of the items that I really enjoyed from the Mario collection was the star. I'm not that good at playing like Mario Kart or anything, so this is one of the first times I've received the stars on my own. So going a bit further up before we leave this portion of the island, here is the strawberry themed cafe. I really enjoy strawberries in real life, so I wanted to have a cute cafe here. I imagine this is where animals come, drink their matcha, drink their coffee, and just relax in the town center. Because if you go further up, we have residential services. So let's leave this portion of the island to the next neighborhood. So we have, hey Amelia, we have this side neighborhood where there's Phoebe's house, Marcy's house, Octavian's house, Ava's house. So this neighborhood is basically sort of centered around this library area. So I gave each neighborhood, try to give them their own special area to hang out, to chill. And here is a cute little library. We have a charming Turkey Day fireplace where people can cozy up, read a book. And if you go down to the beach, here we have our fishing area and a cute little camping area. Let's actually see what Marcy is thinking about. She want me to buy something. Oh, this is sweet. Of course, I'll let you call me bestie. I really enjoy it when like when your neighbors ask you to call by nicknames, because I think in real life I don't have much of a nickname. I just think because my name is so short in real life that you can't get really shorter than Lynn. So here is my little cabana area. It's rather simple just because like it's using a lot of these new items from the festival. Did y'all like the festival holiday? I really enjoyed it just because I really like Pave, like how he's very exuberant and I love dance. So it was just super fun to have this like holiday surrounded by dance and music. So here is the Ramen Cafe of this neighborhood. So it's rather simple, but it's run by Papa Bear to the right, I guess. And this is where you can just sit down, eat some ramen, and just like chill in your neighborhood, which I enjoy. So let's go up to the second level where there's this flower farm, and you can really see the amount of flowers on this island. So in my journey to get all the flower types, right now I'm missing green mums. So here is some flower beds that help me breed them. So here is all my white mums, and here are all my purple mums as I'm trying to get the green mums right now. And another flower I'm trying to get is like the purple hyacinth. So here is my basic hyacinth colors, and here are my orange and blue hyacinths that I'm trying to breed to get purple. And here's my bed to get the black cosmos. So cosmos were my native flower, and it was rather easy to breed everything. However, I never breeded black, so right now I'm breeding all these oranges, and hopefully one day we'll have all the flower colors. So let's go further back into this like outdoor dining area. So I'm not sure if everyone has heard, but there's this thing called dinner en blanc or dinner en blanc. I'm not sure. It's this like thing where people have random dinners set out in a random area. That's not a really good description, but basically a lot of people just show up to an area and have like a formal dinner wearing all white. So this is what I imagine my version of dinner en blanc happening, but instead of everything being white, everything is like orange or green or yellow or white. So I basically created this dining area, and hopefully people can come to this area, eat dinner outside, chill, and enjoy the nice weather. So let's go to the next part of my island. This is actually a less finished area, which is still in, I guess, flux. So here is where I imagine a outdoor movie theater happening. So right now it just has this movie screen, which is 2 simple panels with a custom design on it. And one of my favorite items is actually this orange table. It took me a while to get it, so I was super happy when I did. So right now this is still sort of unfinished, but I plan on putting some custom designs on the floor and creating like a cozy picnic area, and it reminds me of like a drive-in movie theater, which I really enjoy doing in the summer. So hopefully that will be finished soon. And I guess we can just go down to this neighborhood. This is another set of neighborhoods where Molly and Al lives. And this is one of my favorite part of my island, the flower shop, which can accompany the flower farm that I have. One thing that I really like about this area is that there's so many different forms of flowers. So we have like the flower bags and the flower items like the moss ball or terrarium. So I really enjoyed having like different forms of flowers. And if you look, the view is super nice because you have different levels of the trees, the bamboo, and it just feels like really natural but sort of urban. And here is my Able sisters. So let's go up the other level. Oh yeah, here's like one of my favorite items, also the amber. I feel like not many people use this as a decoration, even though it's like really pretty, like how it like reflects off of it and you get to see the insects in it. I think this is a really cool item that is often underutilized. So now let's go to my orchard. Go up to the third level where we have our orchard, and you're welcomed by the Rossetti model, which I really like because it seems like he's like digging in the dirt and just popping up in the orchard. So here are all the fruit trees, and I wanted to make apple predominant given that apple was my native fruit. And also this doubles as a pumpkin patch. The pumpkin patch is still rather simple, but I really like it because it reminds me of like when you go into fall and you go to a pumpkin patch to go pumpkin picking. It's one of my favorite activities in the fall, so I'm really happy to have this as a reminder even though we're going into spring. So let's go down a level to the camping area. Oh yeah, here is the lily of the valley from my 1 week that it was a 5-star island. I think I talked about this previously, but basically coming into winter, I was a 5-star island for 1 week. And once it started snowing a lot more and the flowers started to spawn, eventually I got bumped down to a 4-star island, which I don't mind now given that I have all these different flowers that I really enjoy and love. Like for example, walking through this meadow, it's super fun and it's super pretty just to see the colors mixed together, even though it can be hard to when gifts disappear. But I think one day I will clean this up and try to aim for 4-star again, 5-star again, but that's someday later on. So now let's go further back, and here is the secret beach. I wasn't exactly sure how to decorate it, but since red is here all the time, I was thinking that trying to make it more pirate looking, more badass looking. This is not particularly badass looking, but I thought it would be like nice and welcoming for him to see a fire, and it would be cool to use this because I like doing this. Now let's go up, and here is the campsite. I tried to make this like really warm looking given that people come and visit. So here is like the laundry items where people come and do their laundry, and here is where you can have like a little camp out with your pizza oven so you can make outdoor pizza. And I really wanted to use like warm items, so a lot of orange items, a lot of wooden items, and a lot of the Thanksgiving items. So I actually have another campsite, so let's go to that area up on the 3rd level. So here is one of my actual favorite Mario items, this red mushroom platform. I really enjoy like the look of these mushroom items, and it was really good given that it was hard for me to get the mush DIYs in the fall. So this is sort of like redemption for me. However, it's sort of disappointing how we can't put flowers underneath because I felt like that would have been like a great touch to see like the different levels of items that could be put. So here is basically the 2 tents, which are also really good items. And basically people can come sit here, sleep in their tents, do their little stories. And also I put the lighthouse here because I actually looked it up. I know a lot of people put the lighthouse on the beach. However, like lighthouses are often put on really high levels so people can see the light from far. So I thought, hey, let's put it in the 3rd level to be sort of factually right. I don't know how to say that, but basically I wanted like people to see the light from far away. So let's go down to this last level. So come here, and this is like the Zen Bath. So people can come here, take a bath, drink some tea, enjoy the ocean. So this is the calming area. And if you go to the left actually, here is my witch's cove. I tried to make this area into a witchy area where witches can come do their tarot cards, magic, make their potions, and this is where I put a lot of the pumpkin items and a lot of my dark flowers. I tried to make this area hidden by putting bamboo here, but now that we have the pipes, I was thinking about putting pipes and completely blocking this area off. So it's like a super secret and only witches could come and visit. So here is like another sightseeing area, which people can come, picnic. And let's go further down to the beach. And as I previously mentioned, I have a lot of flowers, so this part of the beach has become essentially flower storage. For some reason, like even though I feel like they're a nuisance, I just can't get rid of them. I really love having the flowers around here. So we're back onto the main part of my island, and let's visit the museum area. I wanted the museum entrance to be a bit low-key, however I wanted, once again, multiple levels, so I built cliffs behind it and added this waterfall where it was framed by some flowers and a statue. Actually, I tend not to visit the museum a lot just because it's a bit dark and it sort of spooks me. I know that sounds silly, but it does. So I only go visit to see blathers and to donate items. So here is Kid's house, which is rather simple. Ooh, let's see if I can get this balloon. I'm gonna try to do this in 2 shots. Okay, one more. Yay! Let's see what it is. Oh, my bad. I always hate when that happens. Let's put that back. Aw, standing toilet. Okay, I'll find a way to deal with that. So here is like a honey store, and this pink bear is actually running it. And here is many more flowers and my house. Let's go in. So my house, like here's the living room, and I tried to make it very cheery, very happy. So everything is mostly yellow with pops of red and green. So on this side, you actually see the pictures of my neighbors. And let's first go to the back. Oh my god, I actually forgot that I changed this before making the tour. But basically, here's like my back room. So I call this my hobby room with some music. You can hear like the Bubblegum KK, which is my favorite song in the game, along with my, I guess, my making desk. And here is the Mario pipe that I actually use when I was decorating. And here I should pop up by Nook's Cranny. Pacho! Super convenient, but I'm still not exactly sure how to use them given their color. I guess they do fit in with my green scheme. Okay, let's see the rest of my house. Let's go to the bathroom onto the right. I tried to make this like a more mature pink themed bathroom. So I have a lot of the mermaid items, which are really like pretty because they have this like pearl sheen, but I have this like darker pink on the walls. This is actually what I want my real bathroom to look like one day, instead of just a boring white. And now let's head into my kitchen, which has my favorite wallpaper up right now. It's the cafe wallpaper because it just reminds me of like having like a bright outside, which often doesn't happen in late winter. We're sort of in this like fake spring where it's sort of groggy outside, but Basically, I wanted it to be nice and cozy and eclectic, so I have the Turkey Day fire escape, not fire escape, fireplace with some ironwood items for the table and I guess like this is not ironwood, this is like the industrial kitchen sink. And one thing that I really love that I wish I had in real life is this beautiful rice cooker. I used to have like a Zojirishi rice cooker in real life, and it was one of the best rice cookers. However, it got lost in one of our moves, so this is an aspiration to have one day in real life. So now let's move on to my bedroom upstairs. So I use a lot of the Asian or Japanese themed items up here. So you have this like wallpaper that sort of looks like that paper walls that you often see in Japan. We have these two futons that I put together to make it look like a queen futon. And we have this like heated blanket table, and basically you can do your homework there, watch TV, and just like generally relax. I felt this like room was too big to be just a bedroom, so having this screen was really useful in splitting the room into two functional parts, more of the sleeping area and the hanging out area. So now let's go into my basement, which sort of is a confusing area, I guess. I wasn't exactly sure what to do with it, and I had so many of these winter items, so I just came up with the idea of like fire and ice. I think that comes from Game of Thrones. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a fan of Game of Thrones, and I've only watched the first and last episode of every season, so I don't have much of the context. However, I was able to use a lot of these winter items, which really has this like pretty blue-white theme, and I wanted to give contrast that by putting like a fire in here too. So it's like cozy but also very cold at the same time. Still thinking about how to redo this now that winter is done. I guess once I figure out a theme, I can make a video of how I decorate it. So let's go back up and out of the house. So I think that's a majority of my island, and as we walk further down you see the amount of flowers that I have. Oh yeah, here is a cute like strawberry patch. So like I previously said, strawberries is one of my favorite fruits, so I thought it'd be cute to have a patch here. And here is like a DIY area where my friends and neighbors can come and pick up DIYs and make them. So this is the tour of my 4-star, formerly 5-star island. I hope you had fun. So if you did, please like and subscribe and comment, and see you next time. Thank you.